You're like a circle that flows around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You visit me every day.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Anyways, me not stay here for long because I'm gonna talk about one burning issues. I go through me not too long wake up, and I go through my phone. I see Pink Wall post this, and it is struck a nerves, and it reads, read with me just in case we miss anything. Because when it comes to them topic here, my bounty sister, my cross, angry, miserable as strength. Anyway, so Alexis Sky or whatever she want name, she posted, I'm not put up the baby picture because you know that's very insensitive. So she posted, it's pondering that a man that claimed he is into God went out the other night claiming to be this holy person, but his daughter in the hospital for 5 days and only came to see her once. He won't return my phone calls or texts, but on social media. It's been 5 months since your daughter seen you, and this is what you do. I try my best to co-parent so Lele will never grow up and say I kept her from her dad. I have not been able to eat or sleep as I lay next to Lele in the hospital bed, which is fine because as a parent we have to make sacrifices to make sure our kids are good. You constantly keep coming in and out of her life, and I should have never let your narcissistic self come see her just that one day. Now she is asking, where are you? I would think by you recently losing your mother that would bring you closer to her, but it hasn't. Do you really think God will bless a father that don't take care of his child? Painting his false facade succeed. Probably she should have said success, I don't know. Trying to lead people and your water not clean. I never wanted to even go to social media, but to see you post all this hypocritical posts daily kills me. Having these kills me. Having these young black men think you're a good father or a good leader. You might be to you, you might be to your other kids. So I have other people in my love. You might be to your other kids, but not to Alea, which is fine. But it's time for people to know who you truly are. I have gave you chance after chance to step up and do right. I don't need a penny from you. So she don't need our money, you know. I don't need a penny from you. But for you to be here during this, I don't need a penny from you. But for you to be here during this crucial time. So, and this is why I always say money is not I she don't need the money. I just want him presence to be, you know, to be around. It's crazy. Our past is our past, and this has nothing to do with Lele. Where is your heart? God has an amazing way to humble us. Mark your days. And then some comments was there. First of all, Pink Wall posted, and then this was what Pink Wall had to say. What is wrong with Alexis? From you begging 1, 2, 3 times to pay your daughter, man. Don't you think that's enough? Me not beg no man. Like or love my child. It will never happen. Child support him and keep it moving. Let time do the do. Well, I agree to some extent what pink was right. And then one person said, if you gotta beg them, it's time to start embracing being a single mom. Just leave them alone. Nothing hurts a child more than an inconsistent dad. This minute be there. Life with a bag of promises. Next 3 to 4 months, them gone again. Before you put your babies through that, just pretend him not exist. And take care of your child to the best you can. Preach, no man, listen. Let me tell you why this hit home. Everybody know by now, say, me, my Keisha Gardner, this hit home because for all those who don't know, I am a single mom and I embrace that to the fullest. Is it easy? Absolutely not. And the person will comment and say, nothing hurts more than an inconsistent dad. And that is so true. For me personally, I can speak for myself. I don't need your money. And me not talk that and I brag like say me have it, cause me not have it. I would do well if you can come and you can help. But if you claim say you not have no money, fine. Because you see me not go walk 11 step. And for those who don't know what is 11 step, courthouse. Me not go carry upon a child support nothing. Me allow you. But me we struggle, me we make sacrifices, me we have sleepless night just to make sure the food upon my pitting table and clothes upon our back and a shelter over our head. That's me. But how many single parents can do that? Back to Alice, the Sky Girl. Our daughter is in the hospital and this man allegedly, based on what she said, only come and visit this child once. Where you went bother come for, sir? Remember, I know, for whatever reason you chose not to give. Say you have 3 children and you only decide to show 2 love, support. You make sure so you did it for them birthday. You make sure so you carry them out. You make sure so you play with them. You make sure so you talk to them. You make sure so you're there and you are a part of their lives. Why you think the other one no need them to support the two? And why you gonna feel like say that child go just say, okay, I'll do with you coming in my life every 3 to 4 months or every other year? Why you think that okay for the child? Why you feel like that mentally that go good for the child? Why you think that, like, me not understand how men think, like me not get it, me just don't get it. And then a lot of people, when so she come out now and she made this note and they look up in at the hospital 5 days and the man only come visit the penny once and over 5 months him not see the child. When she come out now and she speak her truth, people are gonna call her bitter. Them not focus on, forget about the mother, focus on the child, how the child is feeling. You hear what she said? The child constantly asks for the man. Me, we're in a situation when every time Ariana asks for our father, because if on paper then I say father, but me want to say some other things, but growth, Jesus. But every time she normally asks for her father, me normally say him there at work. I reach the point when I say to the man, say, you don't have to give me no money. But go to my way and buy my phone for my child and I give him the number. Because I'm tired for your grieve, I'm tired for your curse, I'm tired for your class. So to that, I say I don't want to have nothing for constantly call and I beg you for call her now, talk to her now, tomorrow her birthday, next week her birthday, this and that. And all I can hear, okay, I'm going to buy her some when birthday come, no call, nothing. And then surprisingly, you go come and act like it's okay. It's okay if you have room for rent supply within. Really? Seriously? Some man of father want to know. Like, alright. From a mature perspective, I would like to And I can go gather all the fathers. But for my child's father, I like to sit him down and ask him a couple questions. It's your first child. What was it? You never ready for no pitney, you never want no pitney. Wow. You know, feel to say the pitney and fake, because we can do a DNA, you know. We can do a DNA. And honestly, I feel as though if you're going to be inconsistent in your child's life, stay away. I agree with the woman. Because at the end of the day, that hurt the child more. If you promise the child food, anything you promise the child and you know, grant it to the child, you're going to damage the child. And guess who has to deal with it? The mother. That have 50 million trillion other problems that deal with. How can you go to your, and this is why I tell you, say no man. A woman cannot do what a man does and still be called a lady. I'm not talking about if you go sleep with no bank. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about say you can't just go and left your pitney and as a mother. You can't just go and left your pitney and attend. Alright, say you're none gone in the hospital. I'm not bored. And me not go visit her for 5 days. You know how much class people like a class me? Them not class the father when not going for 5 days, you know? The mother. So a mother cannot do what a father does and still be classified as a lady. So me I beg on no deadbeat daddies. And honestly, me don't know if I call it deadbeat, because as she said, him give attention to the other kids. Maybe there's something different about her daughter why he's not into it. But I like to ask me I like to ask Nana father, what make not even look at the picnic? But honestly to God, I would rather not even some questions that need to be answered. Honestly. But me can't say that because me go be selfish. Because deep down it's affecting the child. So if you can get question and answers just for the child, it will be good. But fathers, you guys need to step up. You guys need to do better though. Like, if you don't have 10 pitney, I know it I go hard for 3, 10 the same. But no make none feel less than none. It's not right, it's not fair. You know much parents have to, when they put their school can't even function, they all have to, they send them to therapy and counseling because of the deadbeats. And then a lot of these schools, me personally in a lobby, they have bring your dad there to school. They have this thing where they say write about your dad, your family. What about the parents them where? What about the kids them when you have that their family there? You only know your mama. One time, you know, I'm supposed to tell a story here. I'm saying my ball living near water. Every time I talk about it, see me I like get teary. Now I go to school. First time I bring your dad there to school, and me bring my pitney, me and the dad. But then in a class now, then you want something to draw your family and your some more father. Nana make up some sit now, our two sisters them she don't know the name. She draw them and make up some sit. Me say I holla. And me say this is not fair on my child. You understand? Whew. But it is what it is. Like, me don't know how to cross that part there. But me, I do my best in terms of me usually like to her every for saying Father Day work, and where they are good way, but it was 3 years ago, I just opened up to her and I just be brutally honest. Me say your father not have nothing to do with you, but that is not your fault. You're absolutely beautiful. You are enough, and that's his loss. So just focus on being a child. Focus on getting your education. Focus on enjoying life. Whatever you want, you know, as much as a woman miserable, she will give you anything you want once she feel like saying, you sometimes she will sometimes come and say, Mommy, buy 10 roadblocks. I say, what is roadblocks? Them they are waste some money. Tell me so for go buy your Burger King. Tell me so for go buy your McDonald's. Tell me for go buy your something we can put in your body. Or buy you one outfit or whatever. But me not gonna constantly buy a rollback. So I am a strict mother, but also a very fair mother. And I love that about me, you know. But for the fathers, them we are hurt them child, whether knowingly and unknowingly. Wanna stop it. I beg on please, wanna stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And if you not decide say you not go fully play on your part, that every 3 to 4 months something there, and that every other year something there, just stay away from the children too. So I don't know. Comment down below if you know the have the same situation. What is even right? Because sometimes we say the inconsistency are going to hurt the child more, and you as a mother know that and stop our communication all tides, and then it backfire upon you, say you stop it. So bless up on a nice clean self, people. Comment down below what you think about it. If you not have these same problems, or want to deal with it, or want to get over the hunger that you not carry and all of that. You know, until I see you guys in the next video.